My name is Andrea. I'm 41 years old. I'm from Texas, and my face got filleted like a fish in a car wreck. After high school, I started working at a bar, and that's where I met Michelle, which she's still one of my best friends still today. I would say that was a fun time in my life. I used to think didn't stink. We got dressed to go out one night, went out to eat. We got separated, and I was driving home. I went off to the right side of the road. My car flipped end over end 2 to 3 times, and I was found 20 feet from the car. Well, the ambulance drivers came. There was blood everywhere. My face was hanging. I had shattered this cheek. I broke this one. I broke my jaw here, here, here. Split my palate in 2, detached my nose, and shattered the orbits. And you can see straight down my throat. It was like someone got a hammer and hit the center of my face until my skull was gone. No one expected me to live. So they put the palate back together, and there's plates up here, and then they had to build a skull, and then they built the face. When I went home, I remember looking in the mirror. Guess I always thought it was just everything was gonna be back together. It was gonna be fun. It was gonna be back together, but it wasn't. I don't understand, why did they leave me like this? So when I went to the doctor's office, they're like, we were trying to save your life. I mean, I can't believe that they put me back together from what I saw that they had to work with. Well, one eye was here, and when I was here, I saw 2 of everything, and I was on medication to breathe through my nose. I didn't go in public without sunglasses. If it was nighttime, I had sunglasses on. If it was daytime, I had sunglasses on. If I'm inside anywhere, I had sunglasses on. So I was at home one day, and my friend's mom called and said, I saw on Sally Jesse, if you were in a motor vehicle accident and disfigured your face, to call. She said, you need to ask someone for help. So the next morning, I called the Sally Jesse show, and I was on the show the next Tuesday.
Gently, gently. These are friendly people, and they're gonna help you. Okay, there you go.
The show matched me with one of the best plastic surgeons in New York, and they paid for me to have my second surgery. They lifted my eye to where I saw 1 and also helped with my breathing. After that surgery, I actually felt better. I quit wearing the sunglasses. I went out and got a job. Even though I did have more confidence, I still wanted more surgery. I still wanted my nose fixed. So the 3rd surgery, the doctors actually gave me a nose. And you know what? It's really not so cute. It's too wide. It's kind of leaned over to the right, and I don't have a bridge. I want that nose that I lost 20 years ago, I mean, without the bump. Truthfully, I can't even imagine what everybody else was going through.
But we're very happy that you're alive and you can walk away from it.
I know, I mean, I had to see that I was still here. I was okay. I had to come to grips with this being different. Every time I look in the mirror, I'm reminded of that night because I see the scars. And I think if Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow help fix my nose, it'll help me put that behind me. Maybe I'll hold my head up and think my doesn't stink again.
In the last 15 years, I was at a max amount of hair on my chest. I trimmed it all, and I have to tell you, it was like massive. I even got disturbed. Ew. I just wanted to see what would happen.
Where did you shave it? In the bathroom? In the shower.
Mm-hmm.
The image of Paul wearing a shaving cream bikini, there's some kind of yeah about that.
Andrea was involved in a motor vehicle accident. Multiple surgeries of the nose, face, but there's residual defects in her face and nose.
Oh, yeah. So her mandible is split in half, her jawbone.
Oh, look, here it is, look. Here's her tongue.
Wow.
Here's her mandible. Where's the nose? This is what we call a facial degloving. The whole face is pretty much ripped apart. That's pretty graphic. That's even bothering me looking at it. Let's see what we can do for her.
Okay.
Can you please send in Andrea?
Hi.
Andrea.
Hi.
You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Dr. Nassif.
Hi, Andrea. Terry Dubrow. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. It's hard for me to accept compliments because a lot of times I don't believe them.
I just want to say, before we get started, wow. I mean, we've seen the original injury pictures, and you've had some very talented surgeons. I want to tell you that. So you got in a car accident, nobody involved, and you were ejected from your car.
Yeah.
No traumatic brain injury.
Not that I know of. That's what they said. And they said that my face was the cushion to my brain.
Yeah, I've heard that many, many times before. Andrea is extremely lucky because when you get ejected from your car, usually your head gets hit first. She could have easily been in a coma or even died.
What they did was they took bone from here and they put it here.
Right.
They had tried to reroute my tear duct twice. It didn't work. So the doctor said, well, let's just take it out and put a glass tube. There's a glass tube right there.
So then what are you here for now?
I just started thinking, and it's like, what if I can actually breathe normally? What if this can be straightened? You know, I mean, what if it can look somewhat normal?
You know, we see a lot of trauma. You are extremely lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
Were you intoxicated at all?
Yes. It's one thing I try to forget because I did this to me. Because the wreck was my fault. And I can't fix it.
I had been with her. I had someone take me home.
Right.
My God, you're lucky to be here, especially
Yeah.
after, driving under the influence, and you easily should have died, or could have died, I should say.
Right.
So for us to see what we can do for you, we have to go in the examiner. Let's look at your nose and everything else, and so
Okay.
let's go ahead and do that.
Andrea's made a very bad decision. She's beat herself up over this for 20 years, but she's grown a lot through it. She's gone to MAD meetings. She has shown her pictures of her face. She's put herself out there, and she's tried to teach people through this experience what making a bad decision can do to you.
Can you sit up, please? First of all, look at that scar. It's
So good.
impeccable. So here's that graft of yours right there.
Be careful, stuff will squirt out.
Voya,
On my
Out of her
eye.
eye.
The junk that comes out of her eye when she blows her nose is pretty gross. I'm gonna have to say it's just gross.
gotta say, Andrea, that's a new one. Your nose. That graft from your bone, from your skull, is crooked. It's off to the right. So we have to remove that gently. Reconstruct your septum, whatever's there, to get it straight. Andrea's surgery is gonna be a complete overhaul. And who knows what I'm gonna find in there. It's gonna be a complete doozy. Swallow? Okay. This is called a tracheocutaneous. The simple way is an adhesion. Your breathing tube is stuck to the skin. I wouldn't mind working on that for you. I can fix that scar on her neck at the same time as I fix her nose. Are you in?
I'm in.
We will do everything we can to give you a nice result. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Every time I look in the mirror, I am constantly reminded of my accident that happened 20 years ago. If he can fix my nose, I think I may actually finally be able to forgive myself.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Good morning. Now, here's one of the issues. We pretty much have to reconstruct your entire nose, and most of your septum is missing. The challenging portion of the rhinoplasty is going to be removing the calvarial bone graft. It's wired in, and we have to see if we can get up there to the wire, cut the wire, then remove the bone graft, and then reconstruct her entire nose. For Andrea's surgery, we'll start by harvesting rib and fascia from her scalp, as well as a scar revision on her trachea. Next, I'll remove the calvarial bone graft that's making her nose crooked and widen the nasal bridge with spreader grafts. I'll use alar batten grafts to open her airway and rim grafts to make her nostrils symmetric, ultimately giving Andrea's nose the support and symmetry it has lacked for so many years.
Hello.
Wow, you look pretty good. Wow, even her neck looks good. Andrea isn't even 24 hours out of surgery, and she's in great spirits. And that's remarkable because we put her through the ringer. Let me look right here. Look, it's like a little happy face. Okay, I want you to swallow. Ooh, yeah.
Her neck looks amazing when she swallows, and you don't even see anything anymore. It's just normal.
Fascia small incision looks great. Let me take a peek at this. Okay, that's good. There's no purple color, so that means her blood flow is robust. That really makes me happy. And God willing, you heal well. All I know is I want a card from you in 2 months as you're still healing. Tell me that you are just like kicking butt.
Might say kicking ass. I'm very happy Dr. Nassif did my surgery. I'm glad he was the one. My nose, I haven't got to see it yet, but I know it's gonna look amazing.
Bye, guys.
Bye. It's been 20 years since my wreck, and after the previous surgeries, I never thought I would have another one. And so having the surgery now, I can close that chapter and just move on and just feel better, put the wreck behind me.
This is exciting, you guys.
Oh, thank you, Gabby. We're a big Italian family, and we always like to have big get-togethers, so we're always looking for something to celebrate. So we're going to celebrate with Andrea today. Hey! Mom! Oh, my God!
She looks amazing. She looks gorgeous. She looks beautiful. She looks fantastic.
Thank y'all, everybody, for coming today. It makes me so happy. And I think we all should just sit down and eat.
Yes.
Before my surgery, my face had been filleted in half from a car accident. After 4 reconstructive surgeries, I still wasn't real happy with my nose. It was too flat, too wide, and my nostrils weren't symmetrical. But now, thanks to Dr. Nassif, it's straighter, I have a bridge, and I have a profile. The daily reminders of my car wreck are less and less. I forgive myself. I look in the mirror now, and I like what I see. To Dr. Nassif, to new nose and new beginnings.
Cheers.